I tried to get a hold of Derek Clark the day I was leaving, and the only thing I could get is I got a message from him saying that right now he's talking to Galen and in the other league over there, and that hadn't signed a contract with him or anything yet, but he's talking to them, but we're not out of the picture. You know, Anthony Dogby has been here for 3 years, and I would love to see Anthony back here again. He brings a lot to the game. He's very intelligent. You know, he's a big guy. He runs well, plays with great intensity, and plays hard. So for sure, Anthony. And also on defense is Dusty Pierce, who was a new guy last year, and Dusty came a long way last year when he played college football over at University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and last year came to training camp, and really he had his problems in training camp. He was a young guy, and the speed of the game is a lot different than U.S. college football, and he came along really well. I can remember the first game at the end of training camp. We played Frankfurt Galaxy, and I put Dusty in there about in the third quarter it was, and geez, he went out there and forgot everything he learned in 2 weeks of training camp. But once he got, because of being in the first time in a professional NFL football game, but he started for us against the 9th game of the year last year against Scotland, and played pretty damn well, and played a whole lot in the last game against Amsterdam, and played quite a bit in the World Bowl. But that didn't happen overnight, and what I attribute it to is that Dusty just worked his butt off at practice every day, and really came along. And I'm looking for good things from Dusty. I'm really looking forward. And Bastian Lano is the other one. Bastian, again, even more so than Dusty. Bastian Lano really was struggling during training camp. And to be honest with you, I wasn't so sure how far he could come. But he, again, I love those three guys, the way they work, because he just kept working at practice and took every snap he could at practice and worked against our offense all the time. And as you know, at the beginning of the year, Anthony Dogby played linebacker on the base situations, and on nickel he played end. But then when Bastian showed that he could do it, then Bastian took the end and played end on the nickel situations, and Anthony could just play linebacker, which is better because Anthony also was being used up on all the special teams, and Dusty played all special teams too. And of course there's Sasha Gelhoff, who he showed he can play in this league, and he didn't get as much playing time on regular snaps. I know up at Frankfurt he played quite a bit when we had a couple guys hurt, but he did well on the special teams and showed he could help. On the offensive side of the ball, Kylick made some improvement last year as the year went on. Caught a touchdown pass, I believe, for sure. And I know a 2-point conversion somewhere in there. And he's a big kid that looked to help us. And Oye, I love Oye. And of course, I shouldn't say this guy last, but of course there's Manny. And Manny says he'll be back for another year. So.